Alright guys, so I just kind of went through a little warm-up. Usually, no matter how heavy I deadlift, I'll start with just the bar. Reason being, I'm trying to get my body ready to the specific positions I'm going to be in when I'm deadlifting. So I'll start with super lightweight, kind of like how Fernando's doing right now. And what I'm basically doing is I'm getting the muscles nice and warm for that specific movement. So I'm not doing anything too crazy, too static, like doing like a bunch of running beforehand or anything like that. I'm just basically warming up the specific muscles I'm going to be using for the lift. And then from here, I'm going to strategically go up in weight. Probably, for me, I go up a 45-pound plate on each side every set. For someone maybe that can't lift as heavy, I probably take a little bit more strategic approach, maybe like a 45 and a 25, and go such as like that. But the idea is you want to make sure you're warm, get a lot of reps in with the lightweight before you go heavy. And I may do 2 or 3 sets of just the bar, and then I'll go into the 135 for a couple, and then we'll build from there.
And I've known Jenny for a long time. As you're probably gonna see soon or haven't seen, my brother Irving and him are best friends since they were about 1st grade, so 6 years old. So he's been around for a while. I thought he was just my brother's, buddy, but I've become close to him. He's like a brother to me now. He's like a little brother, but he's bigger than me, but it's a different story. But yeah, How Strong, it kind of personifies how Jimmy House is a person, and it's like his mentality of it not just being bigger, better, more so the concept of showing what you got, don't care what the limits are, break those limits, and just doing the best you can, shock the world, as he says. As far as his charity work, as far as taking a different pace, different look to powerlifting, because there's not many people our age that have done powerlifting, not many people that are out there doing what they do in the sense of being selfless in how they do the sport, how they do any sport. Some people kind of boast and brag. We're there to help. We want to grow. We want to get everybody to join in. We're not an exclusive group. We're like Wu-Tang Clan. Like everyone's in Wu-Tang, everyone's in How Strong. So How Strong as a whole, man, it's a good group. It's a good group of people. Very supportive. It's not just limited to powerlifters, but it's bodybuilders, athletes. One of his best friends, his wrestling partner, is a police officer now. So it's just anybody that personifies what we're looking for.
Okay guys, so moving up in weight now. So a couple of things to pay attention to as far as technique goes is to kind of pay attention to how my chest is up and expanded when I'm down in the bar, how my shins are as vertical as possible. So what I mean by that is when I go down to the bar, my shins are as straight up as possible. So that's going to mean that the bar has as much straight forward travel coming upward as possible, which is going to make the lift more proficient. From there, you'll also see that before each repetition, I get a big breath of air in, and I punch my air that I take in down into my core, into my stomach area. Basically, what that's doing is allowing my body to brace myself, so that I can avoid, the back arch that everyone talks about and everything like that. That's obviously not good for your back. So basically, all I'm doing, I'm down at the bar, and I take a big breath of air in, like this. And then I send that air down into my core and punch it down deep into my belly. So, and I hold that air. I hold that air, make sure I'm in perfect position with the bar, and then I time that pressure built up inside of my body and release it to make a perfect and fast movement with the deadlift. We're actually gonna make a specific how-to video with the deadlift, but I'll just kind of touch on a few things here and there just to help you guys out. If you have any other questions, just leave them down in the comments and we'll be getting back to those in future videos.
6:30, 2 scoops of rice, and I'm feeling it right now. If I leave 10 to 15 minutes, y'all know why.
So this is kind of like a little introduction to my road to 700 raw series for deadlift. I have done 700 raw in the past, but it was with sumo. So I think I'm gonna try to do something crazy and test myself, see if I can't get to 700 raw with conventional. So we're gonna start a little series. We may post every 4 to 6 weeks about it. Just post about my deadlift progress, what type of sets and reps I'm doing that day, and see if I can't get close to that 700 mark. I just did a charity event a couple weeks ago, right after a jiu-jitsu competition. I was still able to do 640 relatively easily. So I'm hoping if I actually focus on deadlifts again, because I really haven't focused on them that much in the last 6 months or so, since I stopped powerlifting competitively. So I'm hoping I can get my strength back up and get close to that 700 mark. I feel like it'd be a good series to do. So it might take a year, it might take 2 years, it might take 3. If I never reach it, then we should probably change the name of the series by that time, but we'll worry about that later. So yeah, it's a nice little thing for you guys to stay tuned.
Genuine guys, but with you, you know, I really,
We know each other.
yeah, absolutely. What's up, you guys? Robert here. I've known Jimmy for a long time, and as many of you know, you'd probably describe him as a pretty driven person and a motivated person. And something really cool that, just kind of like an outside perspective looking in, just being able to see just all the progress that How Strong has made within the last, what is it, like a year, 2 years. Man, it's incredible. I believe in Jimmy. I believe in the team and what they're doing. Seeing all that charity work, like, I mean, it's fantastic. Like, you know, the only thing I would say is just keep it up, man. I really do think you're making the world a better place, and I'm saying that from the heart, man. I think you're a genuine, fantastic person. I'm blessed to be called your friend, bro. And so, yeah, keep it up, man. I think it's awesome what you guys are doing, and I definitely think that it's going to shock the world. So.
YouTube, thank you very much for tuning into the video. So real fast before we cut the scene here, I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on in my life. So you might have noticed I've lost a little bit of weight since my previous videos. I won't kind of go into details into how much weight I've lost yet, but we'll post that in a future video, so stay tuned to the channel for that. Other than that, guys, I've gotten back into wrestling again. I started doing jiu-jitsu, gonna break into MMA and whatnot. I'm starting to train for bodybuilding again, so I plan to step on the stage soon and get some fitness photo shoots done. So, along with the powerlifting stuff too, so we're trying to hit all several demographics of fitness. Along with that, stay tuned for the next video, guys. We're gonna get a collab in with ASU Powerlifting. They're a new club at ASU. I'm gonna do a seminar. Have a tank top here. I'm gonna do a seminar where I'm gonna be teaching all the basic lifts, squat, deadlift, bench, OHP. If any of you guys are in the area, ASU, feel free to come check out this seminar September 1st at 7 p.m.